Well, welcome back to the channel. It's a cool blustery day, but I found an item in this old secondhand store for $5, and I want to try and restore it. The item I found is what's called a Peavey. It's an Old Peavey. Didn't have a handle to it. Got a number 38 on the side there. So what I'm going to do, it's about 2 1/4 to 2.5 inches diameter. I'm going to take a spruce log, about 6.5 foot long, that I cut down a year ago. It's all seasoned up. I'm going to hand peel it, get it to fit. Once it gets it to fit through the Peavey, then I'll take the Peavey down and clean it up some with a grinding wheel and get some of the rust off, and then put the handle in it. So I got a Peavey to use to help roll some of the logs. So let's get started and see how it works out. See if I can do this. And this old black spruce log Peeled pretty good, didn't take a lot of pressure. I got a few little bumps down there I'm going to have to knock down a little bit. But it's pretty, and I think it might just do the job. See how it fits into the Peavey. Well, so far so good. Looks like it's fitting pretty good. I've got a little bit of trimming to do right there at that knot to get it down just a little bit more snug. As you can see, where it's at right now, it does work. This does roll on the logs just fine. I'm not doing any pressure here to move that log. So I think a little fine tuning, get this Peavey cleaned up, that set down in there just a tad bit farther, it'll be golden. Yeah, I think this is going to work out just good. So let's get on with it. There it is, that's seated pretty good. Now it's a matter of just restoring the Peavey to cleaning it up, tightening it up a little bit, and putting some sort of little bolt or lag in there to do that, and we're going to have it done. So let's get on and see if we can't take a small grinding wheel and clean the rust off of this thing. Then I'll have an Old Peavey to use. And I'll be able to read what it says in here. It's got some old writing on it. Don't know when this thing was made, but it's fairly old. So let's get on with it. So some of you know I'm trying to make a handle for this Peavey. I started some of it already, and I think I've got it pretty much done. Did a little research on this Peavey. I don't know if you can see it in there, the writing, but it was made by a log tool company out of Evart, Michigan. On the other side of it, it has the number 338. So if anyone knows what the 38 means, please let me know. There is a piece missing with this when I bought it. There's supposed to be a metal piece that comes out here and goes down between the log and the spike for the Peavey. I've made the handle. I've hand peeled it. It's all dried out and seasoned. It fits the Peavey. So a little bit of research on the tool company. From what I could find by looking up the Evart, Michigan, it was founded in 1913 and closed its doors in 1993. So this is more likely than not a little bit older of a Peavey. Remember, I got it for $5 at a secondhand store. So let's get it put in place. There you have it. I have it put in place. The only thing missing is I gotta get some sort of small short lag bolt to put in there to keep it there, but it fits nice and snug. It works on the logs strong enough, so I'm very happy I was able to take this Old Peavey, hand whittle a handle for it that's about 6 foot long, and we can use it here in the sawmill in the future. I will at some point get a little lag bolt and put in there, short one, to keep it in place, but I kind of like it. It'll work. It'll add to some of the rusticness with the log cabin. So I've hoped you enjoyed this short video. It was just a little thing to do to try and get something usable again for around here that's got a little history to it. Again, if you know anything about this Peavey and what the 38 means, please leave me a comment in the bottom below so I can learn a little bit more about it too. Also, like, subscribe our channel, please share it with others. The more we get, the better it is for our endeavor on putting forth the stuff for our Peacemakers Alaskan retreat in support of our veterans and law enforcement families and other first responders. Thank you very much. God bless, and hugs.